So the first thing that we're going to do is getting the token listed so you can actually have liquidity for it, right? We'll be having centralized exchange listings for a token as well, but we'll definitely have decentralized exchange listings. So we're currently looking at Uniswap and QuickSwap, right? The token will be, the IDO will take place on Polygon. So we'll definitely launch it on QuickSwap. We're looking at Uniswap as well, so that we have sufficient liquidity for the token, right? If for our users, specifically for people who are already in the Wombat ecosystem, there will be a very easy way of trading this, because our users having a wallet actually also are already crypto holders. A lot of them, over 1 million people, are holding crypto in their Wombat wallets, right? So it's like trading on a decentralized exchange is actually much easier for these people than trading on a centralized exchange. And I guess that for most PokerStarter users, it's the same, right? Because they're obviously using a decentralized platform to buy a token rather than to go they use a decentralized one rather than using a centralized one. So that's the first thing, right? The second thing is that we're going to be adding token staking. But just because we're saying token staking, everyone is imagining that they will be getting more tokens by staking the token. This is not going to be the case for us, right? I'm not a believer in token staking rewards per se, right? Because what happens is basically you have a token, you stake that, you give people like a, I don't know, 300% APY. That sounds great. So everyone starts staking the token. But what happens is that all the tokens that will be released through the 300% APY, these tokens will generally be sold, right? So this will basically dump the token price, which is not what we do, what we want to do, right? So for us, staking the token will give you benefits in the platform. So it's a real utility token, right? This is what we always wanted. We wanted our community members to have a way of actually being able to use the token by staking it, so they get to keep the benefits and the potential upside of the token, but at the same time, they're getting benefits right here, right now with the Wombat token. So we were talking about game rewards. There will be a boost on the rewards that you're getting, right? Depending on your staking level, there's going to be 5 different VIP levels in the beginning. You will get between 3 and 30% extra Wombats. You'll be getting access to exclusive drops. You'll be getting free NFTs from us. You'll be getting better NFTs if you get NFTs. There's going to be a lot of utility and a lot of benefits for staking the token. And then more in the long run, right? That's obviously a thing that we have to develop, and where we have to that we have to do together with the token holders is the governance model. Right, we already have, because we have this ecosystem that's already live, we don't have to kind of think about very unspecific things that can be governed by the token, but we can think about very specific things. So one thing that we also laid out in the white paper already is our community pool, right? As soon as we launch the marketplace, all of the marketplace fees, all of the revenue that we make with marketplace fees will be going into a community pool, and this community pool will be governed by Wombat token holders, right? So they will be able to decide what we do with these funds. But also they will be able to govern the marketplace fee level, right? Whether it's 2% or 3% marketplace fee that will be governed by the community. So they will have kind of this, we'll have to solve this game theoretical problem. Do we increase the fees at the expense of having more people trading on it, on the marketplace, and being kind of a competitive marketplace in terms of fees, as compared to the size of the community pool and the amount of fees going into there? So that's one thing. That's kind of also like a future thing, but also something that we can imagine, which has an immediate effect already in terms of governance, is which NFT collections should be stakeable on Wombat Dungeon Master. That's a very popular thing to become stakeable on Dungeon Master. We have a lot of applications, dozens of applications every season to be added as a stakeable NFT collection, because what happens is obviously that increases utility for these NFTs so much that floor prices and trading activities actually go up for these collections. So handing out the decision which collections shall be stakeable in Dungeon Master, and also at which mining weights they should be offered, so kind of what their value is within Dungeon Master. These are things that we would like to hand out to the community, because it's, for us, it's really hard to watch hundreds of thousands of different NFTs that can be stakeable and base these decisions on market prices or whatever. But obviously, the community will be able to participate in that and help us with that. So these are things that are very, very specific, which we already have in mind, that we will launch as in terms of governance as well.